Here they come. The Rofan trotting, and there goes Chargers Affair between horses going for the lead on the inside. There goes I'm a Game. I'm a Game. Dashes through, now opens up by 2.5 lengths. It's Chargers Affair, second by 3 lengths. Today's Gazette. It's 2 lengths back on the outside by Fox Valley Win-Win. Off stride in that turn goes Sycamore Silly. Followed in that turn by Anja Oaks Quigster as they race for that opening quarter. And your leader up front is I'm a Game by 2.5 lengths. It's Chargers Affair, second by the quarter. 30-3 the opening quarter, and I'm a Game has a 2-length lead. It's Chargers Affair, second by 3 lengths. Today's Gazette, third by 2.5 lengths. Fox Valley Win-Win. It's 2 lengths back to Anja Oaks, followed now by Sycamore Sally. As they approach the half-mile juncture, positions are unchanged, and up front, I'm a Game leads the way by 2.5 lengths. It's Chargers Affair, second, 2 lengths. Today's Gazette, right with the leaders, and third off the half, 103 flat. Into the clubhouse turn, and I'm a Game leads the way, but here comes Chargers Affair, charging out of second, not a challenge for the lead. Today's Gazette on the outside of us, that's Fox Valley Win-Win. Out of the turn, they curve into the black stretch, approaching the final quarter, and Game is on the inside, but Chargers Affair drives alongside, and Chargers Affair with a rush powers on by. It's I'm a Game, second, 3 lengths back to Today's Gazette. Driving by 3/4, 134 flat, and into the far turn, Chargers Affair opens up the lead now by 5 lengths. It's I'm a Game, a tiring second. On the outside, here comes Today's Gazette, followed on the outside by Anja Oaks. They turn 4 home, and Chargers Affair is opening up the lead now with every stride, and through the stretch they come. It's Chargers Affair with the lead. Chargers Affair is going to win it by open lengths. Second, Today's Gazette. It's going to be a battle for third. Here they come. They're off. Attaboy Bob between horses goes for the lead on the inside. Lake Hills Mike into the turn they race, and Lake Hills Mike shows the early speed. Attaboy Bob charging up, and Attaboy Bob from the outside now takes command. It's Lake Hills Mike, second, 5 lengths blows cold, 3 lengths back to Park Lane Royalty, 2 lengths back to My Problem, and trailing the field, that's Justin's Empire. I Wish I Was Rich, driving by the quarter, and Lake Hills Mike from the outside reclaims command. 29 seconds flat the opening quarter, and it's Lake Hills Mike with the 2-length lead. Attaboy Bob, second, a length and a quarter, blows cold. Closing the gap, third, Park Lane Royalty, 2 lengths back to My Problem, followed by Justin's Empire and I Wish I Was Rich. They're driving for the half-mile marker, in Lake Hills Mike continues to lead 2 lengths, but here comes Park Lane Royalty, was fourth, now third, and storming up on the outside. 1:03, the race is half over. Lake Hills Mike circles the clubhouse turn 2 on top. It's Attaboy Bob second, Park Lane Royalty in third. On the inside, blows cold, followed by My Problem. I Wish I Was Rich. Out of the turn, they curve into the black stretch, and Lake Hills Mike maintains a lead, a length and a quarter, but here comes Park Lane Royalty. He's on the attack. Second, My Problem is 3 wide. On the inside of us is Attaboy Bob. 1:31-3 for the 3/4. Into the far turn, Lake Hills Mike maintains a 2-length lead. Attaboy Bob is getting the trip. Second, My Problem, and Park Lane Royalty. Here they come, turning for home, and Lake Hills Mike now draws clear by 2. On the outside, Park Lane Royalty and Attaboy Bob. It's Lake Hills Mike with the lead. Lake Hills Mike showing the way, and it's all Lake Hills Mike tonight. Park Lane Royalty up for second. Trotting fillies trying to qualify for next Monday night's $50,000 Violet Stake, and here they come. Off stride is Heather Bath. Off stride is Terran Round. Errol Fan trotting in Fox Valley Glitter shows the early speed into the clubhouse turn, and off stride up front goes Fox Valley Glitter. Fox Valley Glitter is off stride, and that leaves Riverside Beauty with the lead 3/4 of a length. On the inside of horses, there goes Lexi Willoughby, charging into second, followed by Hawthorne Tough. Off stride there was Crystal Slipper. Out of the turn, now they race for the first quarter, and Riverside Beauty leads the way a length. Lexi Willoughby trots second by a length, and at quarter Hawthorne Tough, third off the quarter, 31 and 3. Now they race for the half-mile marker, and it's still Riverside Beauty, a length and a quarter. Lexi Willoughby is second, but Crystal Slipper back trotting on the outside, moving fourth. Now third, taking over second as they approach the half-mile juncture. It's Riverside Beauty, but Crystal Slipper is on the attack in second, followed by Lexi Willoughby in third. 2 lengths back to Hawthorne Tough. On the outside, it's Terran Round. It's a huge gap to Heather Bath and Fox Valley Glitter as they race by the half in 103 and 3. Around the clubhouse turn, Riverside Beauty leads the way 3/4 of a length. Off stride again is Terran Round. Out of the turn, Riverside Beauty 3/4 of a length. Crystal Slipper is on the outside second. Lexi Willoughby right with the leaders in third, and off stride goes Hawthorne Tough. Now the first 3 are pulling away from the field as they race by the 3/4. Riverside Beauty a neck. 136 and 135 and 1 as they drive into the far turn. Riverside Beauty a neck in front. Crystal Slipper is alongside, trying to come on second. Lexi Willoughby getting the trip. Now off stride is Crystal Slipper as they turn for home. Riverside Beauty, Lexi Willoughby. Here they coming down the stretch. Riverside Beauty leads the way now by 2.5 lengths. It's Lexi Willoughby in second. Hawthorne Tough is coming on. It is Riverside Beauty all alone at the wire. It's going to be close for second. Here they come. Off stride is Jackie's Baby. They're off. Bonniere's Bonfire for the lead. Better Loretta charging through, and on the outside there goes Bitter Tears. Now they race full position. Bitter Tears up on the outside of challenge, and now take command. It's Bonniere's Bonfire second. Tight Fit looks to drop in third. It's a gap to Better Loretta. Followed in the turn Fox Valley Aura. 2 lengths to Broadway Tricks. 2 lengths back to as they race for the quarter, trailing the field, but back pacing Jackie's Baby. They're moving by the quarter, and Bitter Tears leads the way 29 and 1. Bitter Tears has a 2-length lead, but here comes Tight Fit. Now third, now second, Tight Fit with a rush up to challenge, and now take command. It's Bitter Tears second, 2 lengths. Bonniere's Bonfire third, now by 2 lengths. Loretta followed to the outside. Fox Valley Aura 2 lengths back to Broadway Tricks, followed by Broadway Avalanche. Trailing the field, it's Jackie's Baby driving by the half, and Tight Fit has a 2-length lead. 59 and 1, and Tight Fit leans into the clubhouse turn. Bitter Tears second. Better Loretta inching third, followed by Bonniere's Bonfire. On the inside of us, that's Broadway Tricks. Out of the turn, they curve into the box direction. Tight Fit leads 2 lengths. It's Bitter Tears second. 2 lengths back to Bonniere's Bonfire. On the inside of us, it's Broadway Tricks. Between horses, Better Loretta, Fox Valley Aura. 3 wide, it's Jackie's Baby, trailing by 3/4 Broadway Avalanche. 129 and 3 for the 3/4, and Tight Fit shows the way into the far turn 2 on top. It's Bitter Tears in second, followed by Bonaire's Bonfire. They turn for home and Tight Fit leads by 2. Here they come turning for home and Tight Fit has the lead. Bitter Tears swings out for the drive. Here comes Bitter Tears with a rush, and Bitter Tears on the outside now takes command. It is Bitter Tears at the wire. Tight Fit and Bonaire's Bonfire. Now grabs the lead 2 long Sand Jacket. Thunders into second. It's Jen's Jewel in third. On the outsider comes Nicholas T. Joined on the inside of us is by Space Commander 4 lengths back to Shannon going by. 2 lengths to Black Diamond Shadow trailing to the quarter. That's Fox Valley Spark driving by the opening quarter, and that quarter 29-1. Your new leader is Sand Jacket, but Nicholas T is only attacked. Nicholas T up now to challenge and take command. It's Sand Jacket second, C-Tain in third, 2 lengths Jan's Jewel, and to the outside that Space Commander. As they approach the half-mile juncture, Nicholas T leads the way 2 lengths. Sand Jacket is second. It's C-Tain in third, 3 lengths back to Space Commander. On the inside of us is Jan's Jewel, followed by Black Diamond Shadow. 58-4, the race is half over, and Nicholas T leads into the club turn 2 on top. It's Sand Jacket driving out of second, followed in that turn by C-Tain in third, Space Commander. On the inside, Jan's Jewel and Black Diamond Shadow. Out of the turn, now they race into the backstretch, and Nicholas T is on the inside. Sand Jacket drives at him on the outside second. It's Space Commander into third. On the outside, Jen's Jewel and C-Tain. 3/4, 1:28 3. Nicholas T is on the inside by the nose in front. Sand Jacket alongside a challenging second. Space Commander has range on the leader's third. At the top of the stretch, Nicholas T and Sand Jacket. Here they come, turning for home. Nicholas T has the lead. Sand Jacket on the inside. Space Commander is coming on. It's Nicholas T with the lead. It is Nicholas T at the wire. Number off. Thorny Number on the outside. There goes Worthy Moon. Now they race into the first turn, and Worthy Moon shows the early foot. Thorny Number up on the outside second. Armbro Libra into third. On the inside of us is Jazzy Jessica. It's a gap to Coin of Phrase, followed by Broadway Vanity. Then comes Fox Valley Lulu and Viking Girl out of the turn, and Thorny Number on the attack to take command. Armbro Libra parked and driving second off the quarter. 28-2 the first quarter. Thorny Number has a 2-length lead. Worthy Moon right there in second. Armbro Libra in third, followed now by Jazzy Jessica. 6 lengths back to Coin of Phrase. 3 lengths back to Broadway Vanity. Fox Valley Lulu and Viking Girl, but all the action's up front, and Thorny Number sprints clear. It's Worthy Moon back to second. Armbro Liba first over in third. Here comes Coin of Phrase, followed on the inside Jazzy Jessica. Halfway home, 58-1. Thorny Number leans into the clubhouse turn. Worthy Moon right on his heels in second. It's Armbro Libra in third, followed on the inside Jazzy Jessica, followed by Coin of Phrase. To the outside, it's Broadway Vanity. Now they curve into the back stretch. Thorny Number leads the way. On the inside, Worthy Moon second, but here comes Broadway Vanity. From far back, 3 wide, moving third, moving into second as they drive by 3/4. Thorny Number, your leader. 129 and 1, and Thorny Number leads into the far turn of length on top. Broadway Vanity, where the moon is there, Jazzy Jessica, moving to the top of the stretch, and Thorny Number is under urging. Here they come, turning for home. Thorny Number cuts the corner on the outside. Broadway Vanity charging. It's Thorny Number. Broadway Vanity is trying to come on. It's Thorny Number. Broadway Vanity. Here comes Broadway Vanity. Those two at the wire. Raven Ruther lags behind. They're off. Fun Legacy goes for the lead. Now they charge into the first turn, and Fun Legacy shows the early speed on the outside. Dark Horizon 3 wide. Between horses, Evening Wine is there. Ty Cobb Hanover out of the turn and racing for the quarter. Evening Wine splits horses, taking command. Dark Horizon is on the outside, trying to come on second, followed by Fun Legacy. It's Ty Cobb Hanover. 4 lengths back to Supertonic Starfleet Admiral. French-Canadian Raven Ruther. 27 and 4 the first quarter. And Dark Horizon now leads a length. Evening Wine out of second, 2 lengths back to Fun Legacy, followed by Ty Cobb Hanover. Supertonic 2 lengths back. Starfleet Admiral French-Canadian Raven Ruther. Your new leader now is Evening Wine. Evening Wine shows him to the half-mile juncture. It's Dark Horizon, second, 2 lengths, and Fun Legacy. 57 and 3. They drive into the clubhouse turn, and Evening Wine maintains a 2-length lead. Dark Horizon is second to length. Fun Legacy on the outside. That's Supertonic, followed on the outside. Starfleet Admiral, Ty Cobb Hanover, French-Canadian, and trailing the field, that's Raven Ruther. Out of the turn and racing up the back stretch, Evening Wine has a 2-length lead. On the inside, it's Dark Horizon, second, Supertonic, as they drive by 3/4. 127 and 3. Evening Wine into the far turn from far back. French-Canadian thunders into second. On the inside, it's Dark Horizon in third, followed on the outside by Raven Ruther. Here they come, turning for home. Evening Wine is opening up the lead now with every stride. On the outside, it's French-Canadian, followed on the outside of him by Raven Ruther. As they come to the wire, it's Evening Wine all alone at the wire. French-Canadian up for second. Pick 3 of 554, $814 even. For the turn. Here they come. They're off. Satanic Colt on the outside goes for the lead. There goes Classic Cavalier. Now they bank into the first turn, and Satanic Colt quickly into a 2-length lead. It's Classic Cavalier, second, Unknown Quantity. Third now by 3 lengths, Ecotonic. 2 lengths back to Victory Striker. 2 lengths back to Brooklet's Eyes, Tres Amigos, and She trailing. Here comes Classic Cavalier up to challenge and now take command. It's Satanic Colt, second, and Unknown Quantity. They're by the opening quarter. 29 seconds flat, and Classic Cavalier leads a length and a quarter. It's Satanic Colt second. It's Unknown Quantity right there in third. First over, it's Ecotonic, followed on the outside with Cover Victory Striker. As they approach the half-mile marker, it's Classic Cavalier with the lead. Satanic Colt getting the trip second. Unknown Quantity right there in third. First over, that's Ecotonic. On the outside, Victory Striker with Cover Tres Amigos. Brooklet's Eye, She. 59 and 2. Positions on change. Homer Hochstether has Classic Cavalier on top, a length and a quarter. Here comes Ecotonic sweeping upon the outside. Satanic Colt still right there in third. On the outside, Victory Striker following Live Cover. Unknown Quantity on the outside of us is, and that's Brooklet's Ice. Midway up the back stretch, Classic Cavalier, Ecotonic inching a closer second, 3/4. 129 and 2, and Ectotonic is on the outside between horses. On the inside, Classic Cavalier, Victory Striker, 3 wide and third. Satanic Colt needs racing room. Brooklet's Ice is there. They turn for home. Here comes Victory Striker. Here they come down the stretch. Victory Striker on the outside, powers on by. Here comes Brooklet's Ice moving right with him. On the inside, it's Ecotonic. Brooklet's Ice is charging. Brooklet's Ice is fastest of all. Here they come. They're off. Phantom on the outside, well tuned, and these two, they drive into the first turn, and well tuned is on the inside, draws clear by 2 lengths. Phantom is second by 4 lengths. Benevolent Viking, third now by 5 lengths. There goes Original Work. Followed in the turn by Welcome Bay. 2 lengths to Inquisitive Fella. Stairmaster trails the field. Now they hustle up the backstretch, and Well Tuned has a 2-length lead. They're by the quarter, 27 and 2, and Well Tuned has a 3-length lead. It's Phantom second, 4 lengths back to Benevolent Viking. A length to Original Work. It's about 5 lengths back to Welcome Bay. Followed to the outside, Inquisitive Fella and Stairmaster. They're in 2 flights as they head for the half-mile marker, and Well Tuned leads now by 3.5. It's Phantom second, 3 lengths. Benevolent Viking has range, and the leader's third. They're off the half, 56 seconds flat. Well Tuned into the club turn, 3 on top. Phantom stalks the leader's second, 3 lengths. Benevolent Viking in third, 2 lengths back to Original Work. On the turn, they curve into the box stretch, and your leader is Well Tuned by 3 lengths. Phantom digs in second, closing the gap to the outside. Original Work. Benevolent Viking a gap to Inquisitive Fella as they drive by 3/4. Well Tuned has a 2-length lead. 125 and 1, and Well Tuned leans into the far turn, 2 on top. Benevolent Viking charging through on the inside second. Phantom in third. They're moving to the top of the stretch. Well Tuned a length and a quarter, but Stallbomb wants more. Here they come turning for home. It's Well Tuned under urging. Here comes Benevolent Viking charging through on the inside. Benevolent Viking now to take command. Benevolent Viking fastest of all. Here they come. They're off. Fernley's Law on the outside goes for the lead. Incredible Trip and Splendid Joy. Into the turn, 3 horses are across the track, and Incredible Trip circles up now to take command, but here comes Finelli's Law, turning into second, followed by Splendid Joy. Here comes Lake Hills. Alexis joins the leaders. On the inside, Mia's Demon, followed by Cookie's Nutshell, Bird's Headache, and Incredible Doll. Driving by the quarter, your early leader, Finelli's Law, but Lake Hills Alexis is on the attack. 28 and 3, the quarter in Lake Hills. Alexis is on the outside, but Finelli's Law won't give it up, and Finelli's Law charges through now to regain command. It's Incredible Trip back to second. Lake Hills. Alexis parked on the outside, 2 lengths back to Splendid Joy. To the outside here comes Mia's Demon, followed now by Corky's Nutshell, followed by Bird's Headache and Incredible Doll. Driving by the half, Finelli's Law, your leader. 58 seconds flat, and Finelli's Law leads into the clubhouse turn a length and a quarter. Incredible Trip right there in second. It's Lake Hills. Alexis third. Mia's Demon moving up 3 wide. Splendid Joy looking for racing room. Bird's Headache to the outside, followed by Corky's Nutshell. Incredible Doll, but all the actions up front as Finelli's Law now strides clear 2 lengths. It's Incredible Trip second. Splendid Joy in third as they drive by 3/4. 128 10 to Finelli's Law leans into the far turn 2 on top. It's Incredible Trip second, 2 lengths. Splendid Joy. Corky's Nutshell is there. They're moving to the top of the stretch. Finelli's Law, your leader. Here they come, turning for home, and Finelli's Law under urging 2 lengths. Incredible Trip charging to the outside. It's Finelli's Law with the lead. Incredible Trip. It's Finelli's Law showing the way at the wire. Incredible Trip close for third. The starting gate, here they come. They're off. Socks Alive for the lead. There goes Pacing Machine, joined 4 wide by Profiteer. Into the turn, and Socks Alive moves between horses. Pacing Machine holds on the inside second, but Profiteer joins the leaders on the outside third. Janimal 2 lengths back to Come On Johnny, Surf Alert and Steel Mill Joe. Your leader now is Socks Alive. Profiteer now third, now second as they drive by the quarter. It's Socks Alive, your leader. 28 and 1, and Socks Alive leads the way. Profiteer parked on the outside second. Pacing Machine right there in third. It's a gap now to Come On Johnny, followed by Janimal, Surf Alert and Steel Mill Joe. Approaching the half, and Socks Alive leads the way now a length and a quarter now by 2. It's Pacing Machine second. Profiteer right there in third. Come On Johnny, followed by Janimal to the outside, Surf Alert and Steel Mill Joe. Now they roll by the half. 57 and 2, and Socks Alive into the clubhouse turn, but Pacing Machine is right on his heels in second. But here comes Come On Johnny, and look at him go. Was fourth, now third, now second on the outside. Out of the turn, and Come On Johnny with a rush powers on by. It's Socks Alive in second. Now Pacing Machine makes his bid out of third. He's moving to second. Profiteer is on the move. They're driving by 3/4. Your leader, Come On Johnny. 127 and 4, and Come On Johnny has a 2-length lead. It's Pacing Machine second. Here comes Steel Mill Joe. He's from far back, moving into third. He's 3 lengths off the lead as they turn for home. It's Come On Johnny and Pacing Machine, and down the stretch they come. Here comes Pacing Machine, and Pacing Machine in the center of the track. It's Steel Mill Joe and Profiteer. It is Pacing Machine with the lead. Pacing Machine at the wire. Twin Trifecta 1, 6, and 8 returns $3,953.20. And we're off. Of course, I'm right on the far outside. Anxious Ashley and Fun One. Now they charge into the first turn, and Anxious Ashley benefits from the inside. Fun One drops in second. Of course, I'm right. Parked on the outside, CTW. 4 lengths to Reminder, KC Curry. Past the Groovy and Poke across road. Out of the turn, your leader is Anxious Ashley. On the outside, of course, I'm right. Under Urging in second, followed by Fun One in third. They're moving by the opening quarter. 28 and 3, and of course I'm right. Powers on by. It's Anxious Ashley second, Fun One in third, CTW. Reminder in fifth. 2 lengths back to KC Kerry, followed by Pass the Gravy, Polka Cross Road, as they enter the stretch for the first time, approaching the half. Of course I'm right. Leads 2 lengths, Anxious Ashley getting the trip. Fun One is out of third, followed by CTW and Reminder. Halfway home, of course I'm right. 58 and 3, and of course I'm right. Leans into the club turn, but Fun One moves at the leader on the outside, and Fun One circles up now to take command. It's of course I'm right back to second. CTW is on the outside in third, followed by KC Kerry. Anxious Ashley is now shuffled back to fifth. Out of the turn, now they curve into the box to Rich, and Fun One leads the way 2 lengths, but KC Kerry now third, now second under the whip. 3/4, 128 and 4. Fun One into the far turn. KC Kerry tries to come on in second. It's CTW in third. On the outside, here comes Pass the Gravy, moving up 3 wide. Here they come, turning for home. Fun One is under Urging. Pass the Gravy charging. Here comes Pass the Gravy now to take command. Here comes Polka Cross Road, and on the inside at CTW, it's Pass the Gravy with the lead. It is Pass the Gravy at the wire.